The owners bought the house 20 years ago before they had children. Now that they have 2 kids in their pre-teens, they were able to face a big renovation. They really loved this house and wanted to find a way to make this space work for them rather than moving out. Hola, I'm Noelia de la Red.
And I am Jordi Ribas. We are architects and founders of Allaround Lab. The house is located in the old part of l'Hospitalet de Llobregat, a city next to Barcelona. It's a street lined with small houses from the early 20th century. Some buildings from that time are still preserved in the area. It's a mid-terrace house from the early 20th century with 2 floors, a ground floor and 1 upper floor. Because this is an historical area, most buildings like this are protected.
The house had already been renovated in the early 2000s, so very few original elements remained. It was very compartmentalized and cramped. We couldn't alter the facade in any way. However, we were able to reshape the interior. The downstairs had a living room and a kitchen that led to an outdoor patio. The upstairs was designed to have only 2 bedrooms and a disproportionately large bathroom.
The first thing we decided was to move the shared bathroom downstairs, which gave us the possibility to create 3 bedrooms upstairs. In order to have a single window provide light for the 2 kids' bedrooms, we created a small gallery that is an indoor extension of the balcony. The ground floor was completely open up. We installed a long slim kitchen that spans the width of the entire downstairs. A few years after the renovations, the clients decided to add a small ensuite bathroom to the main bedroom. They also added a staircase to the roof of the house to allow them to create a roof terrace.
What does a magazine look like when you jam it full of intoxicating Greekness, dreamlike logic, Campeggio's convertible creations, Roboti sculptures, Jaime Hayon's contagious creative compulsions, intimate home portraits from Japan, and Enzo Mari-inspired creatures? Well, it looks like this, and this, and this, and this. And it includes sexy as hell small apartments from Amsterdam, Athens, and Milan too, as well as a spectacular archive of stickers and labels telling stories of design histories. And it also features the 100% definitive and scientifically proven principles of timeless design.
Disclaimer, not 100% definitive or scientifically proven.
Wait, there's more! There is a salami factory turned art museum, and there are very unkitcheny kitchens, laundries, legacies, mythology, and some seriously hot pots. Oh my. Get your copy now.
You enter the space through the original solid wood, glass and wrought iron doors. The glass partitions in the door bring in a lot of natural light into the home, but because it is directly facing the street and doesn't have built-in shutters, the clients added a long curtain for more privacy. As soon as you walk in, you are already in the common areas of the house. The downstairs floor of the house doesn't have the most natural light, so we decided to do the floors in a light shade of microcement that bounces light around.
We didn't want to create a bold design that imposes a style or trend onto them. We prefer to use simple and neutral finishes that the owners can add their personal touch to.
We absolutely love the original wooden frames of the doors with the built-in shutters, which the clients restored themselves.
The living room and dining room share the same space. This new space allows them to interact with each other when they are in the different sections of the open area. We designed the staircase so it would look great from the entrance. We realized it could look like a sculptural piece on its own. Since the kids aren't little anymore, the clients decide to add a simple white steel railing only to the top part of the staircase. In the nook below it, we extended one of the steps to create a drywall bench that we covered in microcement. From the front view, it makes the steps and the bench look like a sculptural continuation of the floor rather than an interruption. The kitchen runs from the entrance to the end of the house. We kept the wooden unit about 2.5 meters high, which allows light to move through freely. We think the large uninterrupted piece gives a greater sense of depth to the entire downstairs area, so the whole space looks more like a wall of storage than a kitchen. It is actually an IKEA kitchen internally, but with oak plywood fronts by our friends from Kubro. This gives it a nice custom look but helps to save on costs. The countertop and backsplash niche are made of plywood finished with Phoenix, a laminate material composed of paper and resin that is much more durable than natural wood.
The clients specifically asked for the home to have a shared desk space. They previously only had a desk in the main bedroom that they use when they work from home. Having the desk in this corner makes it a bit more private while still allowing the four of them to share the space and be together. We ordered an extra piece of the plywood veneer that we used on the IKEA piece to cover the underfoot area and avoid shoe marks on the wall. We were able to switch out the aluminium windows from the prior renovation for a double glass door with a wooden frame that goes better with the original fixtures of the home. In the downstairs patio, a small room that was already there serves for the clients to set up their laundry machine and drying rack. This spot was in great shape, so we didn't really touch it during the renovations. The new bathroom is a great addition to the house. We sized according to standard IKEA furniture in order to optimize the budget. We defined the walk-in shower area using a simple glass partition that doesn't subdivide this space too much. We broke up the wall by adding a section of white tiles that follows the line of the mirrored cabinet. The upstairs of the house combines the same three materials as the downstairs. Because this area gets a bit more light, we decided to add warmth by using wooden floors that are a bit darker than microcement. The main bedroom was kept simple, but with a few important additions. Beside the bed, we added a large wardrobe and a smaller hanging rack for purses and coats. The owners decided to get a bed that lifts up to reveal more storage. Sometime after the renovations were done, the clients decided that they really missed having a bathroom close to their room. So they decided to create an additional ensuite bathroom in what used to be an unused laundry room. Having an extra bathroom for a family of 4 is a great addition. The bathroom also has a window, which really helps to make the room a lot more spacious and airy. In the small balcony, they added a spiral iron staircase that leads up to the rooftop terrace. The clients added an entire set of patio furniture that turned this into a full-fledged terrace, giving them an extra exterior space where they can hang out and have friends over.
In the younger kids' room, the clients chose an IKEA bed that sits about a desk area and added a slim wardrobe and drawer unit. The other room was made a bit slimmer, as it only needed to fit the desk and a wardrobe. The way we managed to add 2 beds and 2 desks in such a small area was by using the new height we discovered when we removed the dropped ceilings. For me, my favorite part is how we achieved 2 bedrooms with only 1 window. The gallery allows for both of them to have natural light and ventilation, and it gives them their own little balcony. It has a triangular design, so both rooms can access the balcony, but they can't see into the other room, giving them some privacy.
Although it may sound contradictory, achieving simplicity is a complex task.
We aim to create timeless and comfortable spaces that respond both to their context and to the needs of the people who live in them. Here, the space is highlighted through its simplicity, the various textures of the materials and the light, setting aside any excess or ornamentation and focusing on meeting the needs of its inhabitants.
Sign up to our newsletter for subscriber-only content and exclusive offers. Visit nevertoosmall.com/subscribe.